Hey guys, how's it going? Dudey here. I am back with another video. Today I want to talk about phrogging, yeah? Cribbing, right? Basically what this is when someone or a few people enter your home and live among you without you knowing. You may notice that food has gone missing. You may notice that some toilet roll has been used and you didn't realise. Well, basically what phroggers do is they stay in your home, they wait for you to leave, and then they live in your house rent-free and eat all your food and stuff. They tend to stay in cupboards and attics, but it's just, to me, one of the creepiest things I've heard that happens every single day. There could well be someone in your house right now that you didn't even know about, which is absolutely terrifying. So today I'm going to show you a video of someone that was captured inside someone's home. I'm also going to tell you some stories of people that have had this happen to them, and even a story of a tragic murder that happened because of phrogging. Now, it is important to say the official definition of phrogging, which is P-H-R-O-G-G-I-N-G, is to sneak into a house and live among its occupants without their knowledge. People who attempt this are referred to as phrogs. But the idea is to not disrupt the existing family that lives there. You're supposed to go in, live for a few weeks or a few months, even years, and then leave without the family ever knowing that you were there. This has also led to some people believing that they're haunted because obviously things have been moved, things have gone missing, and they can't explain why. I'll probably say the craziest thing about phrogging for me personally is probably— Wait! Whoa, 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 wait, whoa, 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 what the— What was that? Whoa! Listen, right, if anyone's in there, I just want you to know I've been doing jiu-jitsu for about 6 weeks now. So whatever happens, this is on you. Oh, it's a Santai Living 360 bottle. Let's run the ad. Guys, this video is brought to you by Santai Living. They make bottles like this one. This is the 360 degree. You press this button and you can drink from any angle. Now guys, I don't know about you, but I've had many bottles in the past, right? And they just spill everywhere. I'll be in the gym wearing grey and all of a sudden the water is trickling down my body. Well, I've been using this bottle for the last few weeks and that is just a thing of the past because they have technology that makes dripping a thing of the past. The Santai Living engineering team spent 18 months engineering the greatest bottles that have ever existed, and this right here is one of them. This is in fact their newest bottle, new and improved 360 click tumbler bottle. Millions of spills and leaks will be prevented because of Santai Living's advanced leak-proof technology. The bottle has double wall insulation, so that keeps the heat in for 24 hours. This bottle is stainless steel, rust-proof on the inside. They also come in brilliant gift packaging. It's the perfect gift for birthdays, Christmases, etc. I personally have hooked my mum up with the bamboo bottle because she's down the allotment a lot. She likes her tea on the go, and I know that with the Santai Living bottle, she's gonna have hot tea for the entire duration that she is down the allotment. There will be no lukewarm tea for my mother anymore. They've also upgraded to a 7,000 RPM motor with quiet stroke technology. You can be one of the first to get this new technology. Change your bottle game for the better forever. Use code DUDEY20 to get 20% off and free shipping at santailiving.com. The link is down below. But anyway, guys, let's get on with the footage and the content, shall we, please? Okay, so I'm going to start off with a creepy tale. It's one of the most well-known tales of phrogging, and it comes from 2008 in Kasuya, Japan. Now, this man repeatedly reported to the police that his home had been robbed, but the intruder was never taking anything valuable. It was always just the necessities like food and bottled drinks out of the fridge. Now, this began to drive the guy mad. It was doing his head in. Every single day he'd come back and more food had gone, more bottled drinks had gone. He was starting to think, had he lost the plot? Was it him? Was he blacking out? He just couldn't figure it out. So at his wit's end, he installed cameras inside his house, and this is when he discovered the truth. So he found on the footage the thief right there stealing his food and his drinks, etc. So he got all excited and he wanted to tell the police and show them this footage that he had. But what shocked him was that he realised that she was not breaking in every single day. Quite the opposite. He realised through the footage that she was living in his house the whole time. The police came, and after a very long and thorough search, they found the girl curled up in his cupboard, which is where she had been staying for the entirety of this ordeal. So this clip is from a YouTuber called You Know It Joe. I also believe that the guy is an actor, but this is apparently legitimate footage. This is from 2009. It has been viewed nearly 20 million times with 50,000 likes. And, well, he explains it very concisely, perfectly, right here.
So I kept on finding food missing in my apartment that I knew I wasn't eating. I confronted my girlfriend who lives with me about it, and she claimed she wasn't eating it. So I decided I'm going to set up a video camera and I'm going to catch her. This is what I found.
So what do we think about this footage, guys? It's grim, isn't it? I mean, obviously it could be fake, but let's just go with the narrative that this is real, okay? First of all, pissing in the sink. Are you fucking... I understand you can't use my toilet, but pissing in the sink, the disrespect. Pissing in a man's kitchen, that's disgusting. But just how, like, ragged and wiry her hair is. Like, she looks terrifying. This is on, like, the idea of someone dropping down. They could be like innocent and timid and whatever. Just the idea of someone living amongst you without you knowing, dropping down from your attic space or whatever, you know, and fumbling around while you're sleeping or while you're out, makes me feel sick. How does this footage make you guys feel? Do let me know down below. Okay, next up, I've got a story from 1941. This is Theodore Edward Coney's, right? This guy was frogging before frogging was a thing, yeah? I'm gonna just read this story to you. By September 1941, Theodore Edward Coney's had fallen on hard times, so he went to visit his old friend Philip Peters, whom he hadn't seen in many years. When Coney got to the house in Denver, Colorado, he found it empty and unlocked. Peters was out to see his wife, who had broken a hip in hospital, so Coney's let himself into the house. Inside, he found a small door that led to a tiny attic room. Coney's, who was a rather small man, managed to get into the room and decided it was better than living on the streets for the winter. I mean, he has a point, but he probably should have just stuck around and waited for the guy to come back and ask if he could just stay at his house. If it's his friend, I'm sure he would have been fine with it. He lived there for a few weeks. Whenever Peters left the house, Coney slipped out of his hiding spot, helped himself to some food, and used the bathroom. That lasted until October 17th. Now on this day, Coney slipped out of the attic room and started cooking, but Peters hadn't gone out. He was actually napping and was startled by Coney, who he didn't recognise. Coney attacked Peters and pistol whipped the 73-year-old man to death. Now, instead of fleeing, Coney went back into his hiding spot. Police were called after friends discovered the body, but the police were incredibly puzzled by the crime scene. All the doors and windows were locked, so they were unsure how the killer got in and then how the killer left again. A short time later, Peter's wife returned to the home and hired a series of housekeepers. However, they kept leaving because they were sure that the house was haunted. So, the woman ended up moving in with her son. Coney's, on the other hand, stayed right where he was. When people passed the house, they'd see lights and hear strange sounds. The police investigated but could never find anyone in the house, so people assumed the house was haunted. Eventually, the police started doing surveillance on the house, and on July 30th of 1942, 11 whole months after moving in, the police finally saw Coney's move a curtain, exposing his face. They raided the house and caught Coney's climbing into his attic room. They had always assumed the door was too small for anyone to fit through, which is why they never looked. Coney's was arrested and convicted of murdering Peters, and he died on May 16th, 1967 in a prison hospital. So look at that. I mean, that one, guys, that one has it all. It's got the Phrogging. It's got a tragic murder. You know, you can only imagine, you know, the guy, Peter's seeing Coney's in his house wondering, like, what the fuck is going on? A scuffle takes place, a pistol was presented, and Peters was beaten to death with that pistol by Coney's. And then, as we said earlier, obviously the idea of things being moved and hearing sounds when there shouldn't be anyone in your house, and if you're confident that you are home alone and you hear these things, sometimes your mind doesn't instantly go to, is this an intruder? And obviously they thought that it was a ghost. In fact, the whole town started believing that it was a ghost because of the strange sounds and things that they'd seen passing the house when it was empty. But obviously that was never to be the case. And fair play to the police for raiding, because if I thought that this place was haunted and I saw a curtain twitch and saw a face, I'd be like, holy shit, I just saw a ghost. Not, that's an intruder, let's go raid the property. But fair play to the police. But yeah, what a story. And maybe this was where the idea of Phrogging originated. Who knows? But what do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments. And while you're there, hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much. Okay, last one. We're going to go for Stanley Carter. In 2008, in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, the Ferrance family started noticing strange sounds in the house during the days leading up to Christmas. At first, Stacey Ferrance just assumed that the cats or one of her 3 children were making the noises. On Christmas Day, however, a few things went missing at 2 separate times, first in the afternoon, then in the evening. It was as if someone had broken into their house twice and stolen some of their Christmas presents. Now, I'm sorry, you have to be a special kind of wanker to steal someone's Christmas presents, alright? So the family notified the police. The following day, they found footprints in the closet of one of the bedrooms, which led into the attic. They called the police again, and the police brought a dog with them. In the attic, they found 21-year-old Stanley Carter. He was wearing Stacey's sweatshirt and sneakers and her daughter's pants. Carter had been staying with the residents of the other part of the duplex connected to the Ferrance family's home. They had asked him to leave and discovered him missing on December 19th. Presumably, that is when Carter entered the shared attic space. In July 2009, he was convicted and sentenced for up to 23 months in jail. I mean, for what he was doing, that's some serious jail time. 2 years for this guy. So if you're thinking about Phrogging, don't do it. Serious jail time. Serious jail time for this kind of stuff. So there we go, guys. That is Phrogging. That is people that have been creeping around in other people's houses. I don't know what it is about this. It just creeps me out. I just hope it doesn't happen to me. That's absolutely terrifying. And I'll probably end up going to prison for murder because the guy drops down out of the attic and I just you know what I mean? Just yeet myself at him and barge him down the stairs. I don't know what I'd do. Head kicks. Nah, my hamstring's inflexible enough for that yet. But they're getting there. They're getting there. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I don't want to be that kind of YouTuber, but 60% of people that watch my videos aren't subscribed. So if you're one of them and you got this far, if you could subscribe, that would be absolutely amazing. I would really appreciate it. Thank you so much to Santai Living for sponsoring this video. No jokes, guys. This bottle has been so good, and it keeps the water ice cold for the longest time, so I do highly recommend it. And obviously if you use code Dudey20 at santailiving.com, then you can get 20% off. They've got gift sets on there that you get, like this bottle, the glass bottle, the bamboo bottle, and then you get 2 free gifts, which is like an infuser and a strainer. And it's a really good gift, especially with Christmas and stuff coming up. I know we're only in October, but Christmas is on the horizon, guys. It'd be a great gift, okay? But there you go, guys. Use Dudey20 for 20% off. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it. I've got another video coming for you very soon. Also, go check out my podcast, the Allegedly Possibly Maybe podcast. It's on Spotify. It's coming to Apple Podcasts very, very soon. If you're watching this in the future, it'll already be on there, though. And also, we have its own YouTube channel as well, where we do weekly episodes and clips all throughout the week. Okay, guys, that's the Allegedly Possibly Maybe podcast. Thank you so much. I'll see you very soon, guys. All the links are down below. I will see you in the next one. Sweet one, guys.